I would like to maybe briefly share with all of you about the latest exercise actually in developing the regional drought risk management and mitigation strategy for the South Asia in collaboration with the UNCCD. So actually this initiative we started at the beginning of the last year, 2024. So it was maybe 12-month exercise actually. Working with the South Asian country mainly, except Afghanistan. So we developed this regional drought management strategy focusing South Asia, and maybe they launched the tool in December last year in UNCCD COP16 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So maybe the drought management strategy can be accessed from this given link. It is available in the UNCCD website as well. So when developing this regional drought management strategy, actually, so mainly we focus about the key pillars, especially IDMP pillars, maybe the pillar 1, monitoring and early warning, then the risk and impact assessment, the third pillar is about the risk mitigation and preparedness and response. So in order to focus the 3 pillars, so we mainly focus on the maybe strategic pillars like observation, monitoring and forecasting, and also the early warning, then the scientific research and application, what kind of data and products, what kind of tools available in the countries for the supporting the drought early warning systems. Then we especially talk about the governance, what are the policies, SOPs, and the other guidelines available in these countries, and also the partnership and cooperation. So especially with the donor agencies and the regional partners like that, toward the end, the training needs and capacity development. So it was like maybe we follow like maybe the approach called maybe the 6 pillar approach. The first one is actually review phase. So we try to review the national drought policies and other sectoral policies from each and every country in the region. Then the review other regional strategy from the other region, especially for the Africa and the Middle East, maybe the South America or the Southeast Asia region. We try to review those, what are maybe the priorities they have identified, and what are maybe the collaboration approach, what are the funding opportunities they have identified in those particular regions. So we try to maybe bring those lessons to maybe the South Asia region as well while reviewing this maybe the other regional maybe the strategies. In the next approach, actually, then we try to consult with the UNCCD focal points in the countries, each and every South Asian countries except Afghanistan, actually. So due to the political reason, we couldn't engage with them. So then followed by this, maybe the focal point, maybe the consultation. Then we work with the sectoral organization in these countries, especially focus in agriculture sector, water sector, maybe the energy and the health. So we try to hear from there what are their needs, so what are their maybe the existing approach in this drought risk management, while having like maybe the focus group discussions. Toward the end, so we start in the drafting the outline, and toward the end of the 12-month period, so we finalize the maybe the drought strategy with the support from the countries as well as the UNCCD. And in December actually last year, maybe we officially launched this strategy during the COP16 in Riyadh. So the key consideration during the strategy development actually, so as I mentioned earlier, we mainly focus about the policies, plan, strategies, and the guideline laws may be available in these countries about the drought risk management. Then the other actually unclear part is this mandated organization about the drought, maybe the declaration especially. So there's no maybe the key mandated organization in most of the countries actually. So maybe sometime maybe the department is claiming that they are mandate, but sometime maybe the agriculture department, so and maybe environment ministry, they are also claiming their responsibility on this about this declaration about the drought. So we try to maybe clearly identify those maybe who are the mandate organization and who are the responsible of the declaration about the drought. So then we could maybe get maybe good maybe the information from the countries while having this focus group discussion. Then we try to collect the information about the drought hotspots in the particular countries actually. So what are where they have maybe the key provinces or the maybe district where affected drought heavily in these countries. then we try to understand what type of droughts they are facing, especially maybe the meteorological drought, agricultural drought, or hydrological droughts, etc. Then we try to collect the information about what are the available drought risk management products, maybe what kind of technologies they are using. Then we focus about the budgetary provision and the drought management in these countries, especially the budget is the key constraint of these countries. And also who are maybe the development partners supporting the countries in terms of the drought risk management. So toward the end, actually, we could identify in the sectoral priorities in short and medium and long-term priorities of those countries. So these are the key areas we consider during this drought risk management strategy for the South Asia. So we could identify the key elements during this discussion, and then we highlighted these key elements in the strategy. Maybe we could identify the five maybe the strategic priorities, and also the 7 priority actions, as well as the 37 high-level activities. Maybe to focus in the short term and medium term as well as long term time scales. Basically focusing observation, monitoring and forecasting, then scientific research, governance, partnership and collaboration, toward the end the training and capacity development requirement and needs. So basically this we are hoping this strategy will help for the South Asian countries to serve as a guidance document and to revise their existing maybe the drought policies and plans based on the regional needs, actually, and bring in some maybe lesson learned from the other countries as well, and bring divergence to convergence drought risk management practices in South Asian countries, and also the unlocking the financial possibilities for the drought risk management, and support especially for the supporting anticipatory action to minimize the drought risk management in the early stages, actually before it happening. So this will mainly support for the guide the countries and the institution to develop new proposal for funding, focusing drought risk management in the countries in national level or the subnational level. So these are maybe the main focus, maybe after developing this strategy for the South Asian countries. So this is in brief about our development exercise actually for the drought risk management strategy for the countries. So it was a great exercise for the countries to actually to get the information and update their existing plans and policies, and bring in the financial resources to the countries to implement this drought risk management, the initiative in the countries. So that's all I have for about this, maybe the strategy development initiative, maybe led by ADPC with the support from the UNCCD. So if you have any question, please feel free to raise your question, or otherwise you can type in the chat box as well.